Going live. And we're live. Hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. Today, I want to talk about lunch and learns. And I want to talk about, people talk about, we'll do a brown bag lunch, or we'll learn about what we're doing as a team during lunch, or we will. And I don't say this, and people, I know I'm overweight. So I'm not saying because I'm hungry, so I do need to work out. But it's something else. There is an old school thing about learning, and we're going to talk about that. As an Agile coach, Scrum Master, host of an event, got to be mindful of these lunch and learns. Let's learn something during lunch. And I'm going to talk about that today, when you can do it and when you should not do it and why. So with that, I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master, Agile coach. And we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way here in the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, so that you can get value to your customer, not work those crazy hours, save those hours for what you really want to do, maybe exercise, maybe grow yourself, and get home to family and friends. Have fun in the office, have fun at home, and enjoy what we do, because it's a lot of work, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. So, lunch and learns, brown bags, I don't know, chew, chuck, talk, chat, and choose. That was another one I heard. The concept was good. Back in the 90s when I was a young guy, or even when I was at a really nice company, they used to buy you lunch for the lunch and learns. Like, they would cater an event. You go and you learn about stuff and stuff like that. Even when in person, sometimes they would. But companies have got away from that. You don't get free food. They're expecting you to go buy your food, then sit in an event, or in this virtual world, take your time off that you could be doing other things. That's your time, and attend something about what you do at your job. Be honest with you, you're being a cheap ass, right? So the idea of taking away time from other ones so they can fit more stuff, you really need me to help you coach your team, or call me and let's talk about your time management, because you're doing it in the wrong way, right? You shouldn't be taking lunchtime, which is your free time, to grow and think about stuff and do and be healthy, to work on work stuff. It's not really how it's supposed to do. Why do I say this? Now, there are cases where lunch and learns work out great. If you're giving something to your customer, your teammate, the people you work with, something that can make them grow mentally, grow in career, grow to the next phase, something fun. Like if you're doing salsa dancing, what's kind of hard to do in the virtual world or something, I don't know, maybe you could do salsa. Just fun entertainment, learn about culture, learn and grow mentally. Then the lunch and learns work, because it has an interest, and the person has an interest to grow more than just the job, right? The job, more than just the job, more than just what you're doing from a career perspective in that particular job. If it's growing, lunch and learns makes sense. You got an hour, we're going to share something. Maybe you get a cert. Maybe you take every day for an hour over so many days to get a cert. That would be a growth thing, right? So, or maybe you take a class together, or maybe you take an online class together and talk about it. So everyone comes out of it with a certification. They just talk about it as they grow. More borderline. Where I see this is these Agile coaches and Scrum Masters have such an ego that they want to teach or have a lunch and learn or a brown bag for their people to go over how things went in the sprint. No. That is, you're supposed to be doing that during work time, not during your person's time. They are not going to appreciate it. And I think you're really doing a disservice, because you are proving to the person that you do not value their own personal time. In fact, you're really making them want to quit the job, right? So don't do the brown bags. It doesn't make any sense. We have ceremonies. There's plenty of time to do it in the work week, to do things of what you really need to do, because it's work related, right? And I just wanted to share that because I see so many Agile coaches make this mistake. Think about it. Why do I want to give up my lunchtime and not just to eat, but maybe I use that for exercise? Maybe I use that for reading a book. Maybe I use it to learn and grow as a person. Maybe I just go walk around, enjoy nature. Who knows? Talk with some friends, break away from work. It has value. It's why we give breaks. Maybe you got to smoke. I don't know. But anyway, what do you think has more value? Think about it. If you're the Agile coach, you're the Scrum Master, and you have people in your teams, what would have more value to them? Them growing, or you talking about what they did in their job? They spend what they did in their job 40 hours a week, right? Let them have their hour lunch, whatever it is, to break away. And people try to squeeze that in, and I just look at them and I go, dude, this stuff ain't that interesting. It ain't that, valuable to the people because they're there every day. Do it during regular work hours. And people don't get that. And I get there's a meeting some, that's different. If you need to talk to someone, that's the only time I get. Actually, you shouldn't accept those meetings, by the way. Maybe if it's your boss, because you can get fired. That may be a case where you can accept it. But just for everyone else, no. You should clear out your time that you're going to do for your lunch, your growth, your exercise, whatever that would be. But I want to share that with you because I see so many new Agile coaches, new Scrum Masters, new people teaching classes that make that mistake with doing these brown bags. Oh, let's do a brown bag. No, you're not going to do a brown. I'm going to teach you how to use Jira during your lunch period. No, I'm not going to teach you how to use Jira during your lunch period. If I was going to help you get a certification in Jira, maybe off LinkedIn or something like that, or some class, that's a different story. You're getting a cert during your free time. You're growing mentally. That's fine. But just to say, well, I'm going to teach everyone how to do cert, or we're going to talk about how we do and learn from other people during our lunch period. No, do that during the day. If they can make it and they see value, they'll attend. If they don't see value, you got to think about that. Why don't people want to attend? What's going on? Why are they so busy? Why don't they think what you are giving to them as value, or setting up or facilitating for them has value? Those are the kind of questions you need to ask yourself. So, in summary, don't have such a big ego that you want to do lunch and learns and have people take away from their free time to concentrate on work stuff. It's not there. You're being a cheap ass and you shouldn't do it, right? It's not fair. You're not respecting their time. This gives angst to the team. Always respect their time. Give them their time. Give them their hour back. Don't do it. Let them get away for a while and come back. They'll be much happier and they'll respect you for it. And now in today's society, in the workplace, you'll lose more people by doing a lunch and learn or a brown bag or a chat and chew. Unless maybe you teach them how to brew some coffee. So you know what? I'm going to do a lunch and learn. I'm going to show you how to pick coffee or trade baseball cards. I'm working that with my son. He's learning. We're trying to figure out how to. He bought a couple collections from yard sales and he's trying to sell maybe something fun that people would be interested in from a non-work perspective. That would be fine. So again, lunch and learns are total fraud, and they really bring down the morale of an organization unless you're going to give them something like you got a speaker. Maybe you got, if you got, who we want to talk about? You got Elon Musk that comes in for lunchtime to talk to give you a motivational speech. That is something different. You got a baseball player, a sports player that comes in and talks during lunch or whatever. That's cool. But you know what? In the virtual world, by the way, you can't get autographs. So it's not that cool. It's only cool for the people in the audience. So I give that to you. So again, Agile coaches, Scrum Masters, do not schedule lunch and learns. Do not schedule brown bags. Do not schedule chew and chats unless it's for personal growth, for them to take way outside the office, for people to enjoy and use all the time in their life. If it's just work related and how the team and the project's running, do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. Anyway, so with that, I say, hey, have a great day. Happy Scrumming. Please give us a like if you like our show, and I wish you all the best. Ring the bell once, twice, so you get notification when we go live. And have a great day. Happy Scrumming. Bye. Oh, don't forget our podcast. Podcast. We're everywhere. See ya.